Hello everyone, welcome to the UNFILTERED Podcast. I'm very relaxed because I have you as my audience this afternoon. Thank you for being a part of us for this long. Honestly, thank you over and over again. I call you for one and I try for us. I have amazing people seated here today and I'm not sure you are ready to meet them because Zuzu Walakati. But first of all, my name is Redemption Desire, but for convenience you can call me Randy. And I have my co-host whose name sounds like a Chinese person.
Hello everyone, my name is Gwen.
And this is a Chinese lady. Her name is Gwen, and welcome Gwen to the show. And not just Gwen, we have also the one we call Ken Do.
Hello everyone, welcome to UNFILTERED Podcast.
Going and I still boys they talk now. Simple and short. And for today as well, we have the CEO of Felpop Limited, and it is a real estate company, and he's seated here, calm, cool, collected. He is engineer Felix Ogbonaya. Please, can you clock it, Gen Zs? Put your hands together for Mr. Felix.
Thank you so much. It's a great privilege to be here.
We are so excited to have you here this afternoon. All right, today we have an interesting, intriguing, educative topic as well. And according to the Amnesty International, the Nigerian authorities' data recorded that we had over 11,200 cases of rape just in the year of 2020 alone. And also said during the COVID-19 lockdown, they recorded about 3,600 cases of rape just in a few months. And it was titled The Shadow Pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, a brief intro to let you know that today we're discussing something probably traumatic, but is a real menace in our society. And today's topic is rape. Gwen, first of all, you're a lady. I'd like to begin with you. What is rape?
Well, rape is when someone doesn't give you consent to touching them and everything.
Okay, so
Yes.
it has to be consensual.
Yes,
That's to say,
I
I have
have
to give you
to agree for you to touch me.
Okay.
You don't touch me when I do not agree.
When you
and
don't
give you
agree.
Yes, the permission to touch me. No. I mean
Did you agree?
sexually.
Oh, okay. That was better. Also asking the big boss himself. Of recent we had a case on social media that trended.
Yeah.
The Mirabel's case.
Yeah.
People tagged many people. But I want to ask, people do not ask this question, but I want to ask, do boys get raped?
Yeah, sure. Rape has nothing to do with gender. Both genders can be victim of rape. Boys get raped, girls get raped as well.
But do you know that
Society really focuses on ladies, forgetting that men get raped too.
But judging from Mirabel's escapade of recent social media, not like she accused anybody directly. There was no name mentioned.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But there are cases where people mentioned names. I know the case of, I'm a football fan, and if you're a football fan, you remember the case of Dani Alves. It's not just him, Greenwood too.
There is a lot of them, Thomas Partey of us.
There are many of them that were accused of that, and it directed their career. Right?
Yeah.
So, coming to the fact that sometimes these people walk scot-free. But when it's opposite, that a woman accuses someone that probably raped her, and they found out that it's true, the consequences are always there. So why is it that people who accuse people falsely for rape don't have same, I don't know, how do I put it?
I don't think there are no consequences for false accusation when it comes to rape because it's something very heavy. It's defaming.
Mm-hmm.
Once someone is accused of rape and after investigation the person is proven not guilty of the offense, I think the person can go ahead and sue for defamation of character. There are consequences actually for. I think the consequences of false accusation should even be more.
True.
Because it's character defaming.
It should be more, yeah.
If you're accused of rape and after investigation and processes and you're proven not guilty, there is this stigma it leaves.
Yeah.
There's still that never goes off. Whether you are guilty or not or found not guilty, it affects most, like you mentioned, footballers. That stigma is always there. just like they are dragging Thomas Partey of Arsenal up and down.
Yeah.
I feel if tomorrow they are done with investigation and all whatnot, and he's proven not guilty, I think it will leave a dent in his football career.
His image, on his career.
So there should be consequences for accusing someone falsely for it.
Yeah. So, but are there any known cases, Mr. Fele? I think I want to ask you this question. Do you know of any case, particularly any case, that probably somebody close to you? Because they say that out of every 10 girls that have been raped, 7 to 8 of them have experienced rape or sexual violence below the age of 18.
Okay.
Yeah. And the funny part is that sometimes it's even from family members, not even outsiders.
Yes.
So what's your take on this?
I've been opportune to work with an organization called Behind Bars, and I've been in the front line of making sure justice is served. Actually, around 2025, I reported, okay, there were cases reported to my office which were over 30. Yes, we work with the gender-based team in state CID.
Over 30 cases of
over
rape?
More than 30 cases, actually. So, and currently, I have about, there's a pastor in jail.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a pastor in jail. I wouldn't want to call the name of the church, actually, because of the stigma it will also give to the church.
Being in jail means he was actually proven guilty of it.
Yes, actually. But another thing you need to know about investigation concerning rape is a very dicey matter, and especially when there are no clear proofs. So, but when there are clear proofs where, okay, the lady was a virgin, you check, and maybe you check and the hymen is broken, you go to the police clinic, they give a report. You know, of course, when okay, we have two actually. For example, when it has to do with a minor, it's not called rape, it's called defilement. Then we have rape. In cases of defilement, maybe the child was actually a virgin and something like that occurs, and maybe an elder is there. You're not supposed to take off your clothes. Yes. You're not supposed to have your bath. You're supposed to go straight to a police clinic and maybe a government clinic and do a test. But back to what I was saying.
That is for someone that wants to take it up.
Yeah, that's for someone who wants to take it up. Because though actually, a lot of them have been settled. Yeah, parents, I've had number of them. That's why most of the time I do not really like putting so much work into rape cases, because currently I am the head of intervention of my team and I am handling over 10 cases, including murder cases. But that's not what we're talking about right now. So most of the time you arrest the suspect, take him for investigation. Before you know it, the family of the victim and the family of the suspect, they meet behind your back.
Oh,
And they settle.
And they settle.
Maybe get them to pay a certain sum of money.
Yes, that's even time. Let me say it, because some of the times, okay, there is this one that really trended there. That happened in Aba. A little girl in school, 3 years old, was defied and something like that. It really trended in Abia State. The school is still locked up till today. So later on, people shared that content, not the content actually. People shared the news to me on Instagram. I was like, okay, the victim came to our office, and while we were trying to get at it, we had that an IPO handling the matter was telling the suspect family and the victim family to go and settle.
Aye.
You don't settle in defilement cases. You don't settle in rape cases.
That is outside the office.
It is outside my office. It do not settle. Currently, even the one I'm talking about, the pastor. Okay, I have one, a pastor, and I have one that happened at Oka West. It took my team a whole lot of time. It took us weeks to be able to apprehend the suspect, because it's the landlord of the said girl that was defied. She was actually 12, 16. I have another one. The little girl was around a year, 9 months, was defied by the father.
Oh, God.
Yes.
By the father?
Yes, by the father. So I have so many cases I have handled. And when it comes to defilement and rape cases, I think that's the cases I handle more than other cases. And one of the criteria I put on the table before I handle such cases, you have to go to court and swear an affidavit of full disclosure. Because most of the time, when you front yourself and you want to get into that case, you see that they settle behind your back. Let me talk about the ones that are accused and finally you check it out. I have this case that I was handling. This guy invited a lady to the house, and okay, according to what the lady told me, she said that when she came, the guy did not give her food. The guy gave her pear and bread. And after that, the guy was just smoking and smoking, and the guy did not give her good food. Okay, after that, in the night, trying to have something to do with the girl refused. The girl decided to sleep in the parlor. The guy got angry. In the morning, the girl was like, me, I'm going. The guy said, oh yeah, be going. Oh yeah, give me transport. I'm not giving you any transport. Give me transport. I'm not giving you any transport. The girl went out, locked the guy inside his own house, and called policemen. And they came. Before they came, the guy broke the door
And escaped.
Now police were looking for him. He reported to the officer. I said, are you sure you did not touch this guy? He said, no. Are you sure? Oh yeah, let's go. We went there. After a series of questions, after a series of investigation, this girl actually accused this guy because the guy refused to give
Him transport
her
money.
transport
money.
to go back to APSU. APSU that is here. 3,000 naira.
2000 actually.
2,000. Oh, thank you, my sister.
So accusing him of rape is a way of getting back to
Let
him.
me
for
tell
now.
you, rape is a very dicey topic to discuss on. But let me tell you, out of 100%, 30% is fake, 20% just want to get back at you, 20% want settlement. To be honest.
Are you serious?
So nobody actually wants justice.
Yes,
Just a few number,
I really
because
want
I
justice.
have handled when it comes to, when it comes to your mom, your parents accepting bribe
Hey,
to drop
in
a matter
exchange for your
in
trauma.
exchange for your child's trauma.
That's a lot.
So you will know that it's going to really take a lot of time
A
for
whole lot of
stuff
time.
like that to actually stop.
A whole lot of time.
It is going to take a lot of time.
A whole lot of time.
Yes.
And yes, our amazing viewers, please do not forget you can follow us on all our social media handles at the Unfiltered Podcast. Please do not forget. And yes, back to our topic once again. We have cases where people have been accused directly, mentioned that they raped them, but if you look at it, at the end of the day, they were not really found guilty. We know of a certain school that currently is trending that a girl accused a guy of raping her and was found not guilty, and then the guy is suing her for 50 million, and the girl is threatening to go and kill herself. And I also know about another case. I also know
That's
of
gaslighting.
very, very serious gaslighting. Someone else
Kill
accused
yourself
the man of raping her, and the man spent over 14 years in jail. Only to come out and then the guy apologized that, oh, I'm sorry, I only accused the man wrongly.
14 whole years.
14 whole years in jail. 14 years in jail. 14 years. Like not 14 days, but 14 years in jail.
Legally, that's the penalty for rape.
So normally, if maybe the guy, I'll just come and kill you, go back prison.
honestly.
What's in the game remain now?
Very.
I'm not kill you, go back prison. But then again, we want to really know from your own end, what's the law standpoint for people who accuse people wrongly or falsely for rape?
Okay. Now, you're talking about the man that was accused and he spent 14 years in prison.
Yeah.
There's a man by name Andrew Mackinson. He spent 20 years in UK prison. He was accused of rape. And when he came out, his life till date, he came out 2023, is still not the same. Now, there should be consequences when you accuse someone of rape. But here is the troubling part. We have a certain group of people which I love. Please, feminists. Now, these people, this organization are after the female child, women rights, Abi? That's how we call it.
Yes.
Do we have any organization who are taking care of the men's rights?
Do we have menists? Do we have
Many
Okay, now, when a lady comes online and say, oh, I was raped, before you, even if you are staying in a third nonsense house, People will come up, oh, put your account here. I'm
Go
sending
for
12,000,
me.
5,000.
Go
But when
for
a
me.
man comes out and says, someone accused me, even your friends, without listening to you, will avoid you.
Yeah.
True.
Before investigation, there's already a stigma that
That comes with it.
comes with it. So aside from the fact that some of them go to prison and come out maybe 20, 30 years later, and you are being apologized to, oh, I'm really sorry, oh, the system was against you. Yes, the system is against the man. But what of the people who committed suicide?
Hmm.
Now, we are just talking about go to prison, tarnishing of image. What about the people that even in death, their image were tarnished? Do you think if you were accused of rape and finally they say, oh, they apologize to you, the people who heard it when you were accused of rape will not still be the same number of people that will hear it when you've been exonerated?
Exactly.
A lady might want to marry you tomorrow. Oh, you have been going out with the lady. I'm like, oh, I do. And they now go and ask. People say, that guy, he raped person now 2013. Because you know why?
True.
Information passed now. The people who heard it will not be the
The
same.
stigma doesn't, I feel the stigma doesn't go directly to the person being accused. Even the family members.
Yeah.
It can affect a community.
Nah, brother to that guy, we rape person.
Not good, yo.
It can affect
So
a community. It can affect a community. Now, back to your question. When a man is accused of rape, an investigation has been done, and they find out that he is not guilty. And if the man decides not to press charges because maybe lack of money, do you think there is anybody who could help him? But when a woman comes out and say, oh, this guy raped me, and do you know there are a lot of people that will come out?
Them.
Now,
Justice for Mirabel, justice for this, justice for
in
that.
fact, without even calling, without anybody calling, the nearest division can come and arrest the guy and do the matter pro bono.
Yes.
One guy by the corner,
Anybody can handle the matter pro bono.
Always been looking for a way to get the girl's attention, can pick it up.
They will handle the matter pro bono. But what about the guy? Will anybody handle his matter pro bono? Do you know why? There has not been an actual judgment passed on people who accuse men for rape. If there was, and it was glaring, do you think women would take that chance? They will, before they will accuse you of rape, they will think it twice.
They'll think of the consequence.
Why exactly do men rape? We're going to start from you first.
Why do you think men rape?
I don't even know. Because I don't see the reason why you would have the intention of raping somebody when there are so many ladies out there. And I believe that even if he wants to sleep with somebody that, he likes the girl and the girl doesn't like him, he can just go out there. I'm sure that there are other girls that like him. He can just go and just help himself.
What if he doesn't find the girl that like him at the time he wants to
whatever. I don't see rape as an option. It should not be an option.
I have a very important question, right? Can someone be raped in a hotel?
Very much so, of course.
Yes,
I know
someone can be raped in a hotel actually, because even in the process of, for people who indulge in premarital sex, which I do not, or people who indulge in that, if you are making out with a lady that is not your wife, and in the process, and she says stop means stop.
Are you married, sir? Are you married, sir?
Can you rape your wife?
No, you cannot rape your wife. No, you cannot rape your wife.
It's not lawful, right?
But people rape their
We are
wives.
talking based on Nigeria, Abi.
Based on Nigeria.
Abroad, you are going in for it, but here in Nigeria, the law.
How you go rape
your
wife when you use your money,
But
pay
people
by
actually
price,
rape their
man?
wives.
Is it here in Nigeria?
Yes.
I feel like if you talk about rape, first of all, you need to establish the circumstances based on the question he asked. You asked based on the location. Yes, a woman can be raped in a hotel. But now, when doing investigation, you can now check, how did it happen? How did it happen? I'm following a very popular, I don't know if he's a blogger, but too far. He was posting about a matter the other time. A lady went from Benin to see a guy in Lagos. getting to Lagos, the guy is an Igbo guy. He used to stay in China. So immediately the guy took her into the hotel premises. The guy left. So the guy took his phone and sent the girl her picture. The one she sent him when she was in Benin. Or like, Nne, who is this? The girl was like, I get it though. It's stress. Maybe, probably the girl has gotten to Lagos. The tummy is now very big, and the girl is not looking like how she. What you know what the girl now did? You know what the girl now did? The girl now accused the guy of rape because the guy. Okay, the chat came out. The girl was asking the guy for transport. The girl flew to Lagos, but the guy said, "I'm not going to pay for your flight. You're going to trek back to Benin because you deceived me." And the girl was like, "Give me transport. Let me use." But the guy said, "I'm not giving you shit." And finally, the girl went back.
Sometimes not be say the girl her stomach got big or whatever. You know.
Now filter now.
Most of these edits.
Correct. I don't know what they use now, but when we are little, we know about correct draw. So the girl went back and accused the guy of rape. We now started. Yes, we now started checking. The guy now started posting screenshots of where the girl was like, oh. The guy asked the girl, "When are you leaving for the airport?" The girl was like, oh, my flight is in the evening because I want to go and do vaginal mask. Waiting, help me. Yes, waxing. Imagine how a lady can get comfortable with a guy to be able to tell the you are coming to see me and you are going to do vaginal waxing. Is it not for meet and greet?
Meet and greet, true.
So now getting there, and the guy did not fulfill his own side of the bargain. The guy was even like, "Let's go to the hotel. Let them bring the CCTV to see if I followed you to the room." At the end of the day, that guy did not touch that girl. He did not even touch that girl. The girl accused him of rape. If it's someone like me and you will enter one trouser. Maybe you see, I used to wear palazzo. I wear palazzo because of trouble. We'll put leg inside one trouser. So based on your question, yes, a lady can be raped anywhere. In church, in the hotel, in your house. Now let me talk about one case I was supposed to handle. A woman came to the office that the husband raped the house girl. I said, "When did it happen?" 10 years ago. "Why are you reporting now?" Because the guy did not give them food money. I said, "Get out of here. Get out of here." Because now it's not based on selfish interest. No longer justice.
No more for justice.
Even the lady should be arrested. She's an accomplice.
Yes.
If you are aware of it and you didn't make any reports and you kept quiet till maybe there is something you've been promised that wasn't fulfilled, you are now coming out to speak. The lady should be arrested.
Yes. Thank God a woman is here. As a woman, what do you think in this Mirabel's case? If you are the one handling the matter, what do you think should be done to Mirabel?
Mirabel, first of all, she did not call out anybody.
Okay.
I feel like she was just, with what very dark man said, she was just hallucinating.
No.
This is
Hallucinating.
this is somebody that is in trauma. She has been in trauma for the longest. She's an orphan. She has nobody catering for her.
Is she the only orphan in Nigeria?
Women supporting women.
For me, I feel we are in a society where people are doing a lot of stupid things online to trend. So for me, Mirabel is nothing but just a cloud chaser. She chased the cloud with a very expensive.
No, she did not know it was going to go viral. 2025, I was on TikTok. I came across Mirabel's account, and when I clicked on it, there was this very popular post that trended from her. "Oh, this year is going to be my year," and next thing, the next page, parents died, brother died, everything. When I looked at it, I was like, even if you're the devil, bad things cannot happen to one person just like this. I know bad things happen to people, but it's not normal for every bad thing in this life to happen to you. That time I was like, yes, that time I just put it in my mind that this person will be a liar. Fast forward to a year later, this news came up.
But
are you trying to say her parents are actually not dead?
Their parents died. They have been dead for a while. But now
she's actually faking a lot of things just to trend.
Saying that it happened so time, that's misinformation now. That's misinformation. I said bad things can happen to anyone, but in 3 months, only you lose your car, your wife died, all your children died, they sack you at work, your landlord, the house now collapsed, and the block hit on your head, and when you are going out, to enter keke. They kidnapped you on the
I
way.
swear.
From kidnap, they released you, and you lost your eye. Only you, man. Even there's a way to get to village people themselves. They'll pity you. No, they'll be like, you want killer? You want dentist? You want killer? You want killer? They will be like, no, give her a small break.
So it's been inspiring, it's been thoughtful, it's been so educative. We've learned a lot. I've heard a lot of things today. But while we wrap up for today's episode, what are your final thoughts on this subject, rape? In 30 seconds, can you give us your final thoughts on this subject?
Well, I think as a society, we are already trying our best, even the government, because the government was able to establish Human Rights Commission, fight against gender war, and so many other commission who fight against rape. But I think, my opinion, that the government needs to establish another forum that fights for men, for the men who are defied, who are raped or molested, because yes, they say you cannot rape a boy child. For the boys who are molested, and to fight for the ones who are wrongfully accused of rape.
Okay. Wrongfully accused of rape. Thank you very much. The big boss. So what are your final thoughts on this topic today?
It will be a form of advice to parents who are aiding and abetting rape by exchanging their children's trauma who are victims for money. If we keep hiding this and maybe collecting money, settling outside these agencies, I feel we are aiding and abetting this pandemic called rape. So we should help the government and help the society by speaking out whenever your child is a victim of rape. It will go a long way to maybe not eradicate it completely, but control it in our society.
It's all right. To control it to an extent. All right, Gwen, what are your thoughts on this subject? Are you leading?
I have a couple of friends that have been a victim, and though most of them they cannot even talk about it because of societal whatever judgment and the
Stigma.
rest. Yes, because if a girl comes out to say, "Oh, I was raped," the guy sees her somehow
As lose.
Yes, right, because they'll feel like. But then some of them they were actually raped. Like one of my friends, she was 3 years. Her uncle, she told her mom. The mom started calling her an ashawo
Child.
from 3 years old. They didn't do anything about it. They didn't scold the uncle, nothing. Instead, they were beating her. These things, parents should do better in curtailing this evil act, because it's an evil act. For someone to defile a child, a girl child, or even a male child, as the case may be, it is very wrong and it should stop.
It is an evil act. And I want to say here this afternoon before we leave, I want to say here today, Usman Danfodi made a statement. He said, conscience is an open wound. Only truth can heal it.
So,
We are aware of the truth. Rape is evil. Rape is bad. Rape is not to be accepted in society. So I want to beg you, do not accept rape. Do not be an accomplice to rape. Do not be a witness to rape. And in all forms and all facets of life that you find yourself, please do not rape. I'll see you on the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Redemption Desire, and I've been your host so far. But you can call me Randy. And I had Gwen. Thank you for coming around, Gwen. I had the boss himself, Kendo. Thank you for coming. And I had our very amazing guest and speaker for this episode, the one they call the engineer, Felix Ogbonna, the CEO, Felpop Limited. Thank you very much for coming on the program.
Yeah.
See you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you forget it, I will remind you. You won't be able to do this. See you on the next episode. Have a very wonderful day. Goodbye.
bye.